everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a pick a card reading for you on what's next in love. I have 6 options for you to choose from. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can pick more than one. You can pick based off of the crystal or whichever card's drawing you, doesn't matter. I'm going to start with option number 1 and then I'll see you all at your readings. Hey, option 1, how's it going? Okay, so I pulled some moon cards for you first because I wanted to get like an overall vibe. So we have a fiery climax, approaches, and confidence is your key to success. So, and you pulled this yellow crystal, which I always think is citrine, but it's not citrine, it's something else. I do have citrine, but this is yellow calcite, I think. Either way, strong confidence vibes here. Something's about to happen, probably. Just stay confident is all I want to say. Something might happen. It doesn't have to be some big huge thing, but it just is going to require you being confident is all. Not prideful, but we didn't get any messages about that yet, so I don't think that's you. But we'll see what's next for pile 1. I'm excited to do this reading because I haven't done one of these in so long. Friendship? Oh, okay. Well, we have 3 of cups. This card says friendship. This deck likes to put words on the cards. We have the high priestess too. I think you have a pretty good intuition, or your intuition is going to be really strong. It's going to be guiding you, and you're probably going to be around some very friendly people, if not one very friendly person. Could be going out or just having get-togethers with people. 10 of cups. It's going to be happy times. Wow, this is nice so far. Okay, half of my cards just fell on the floor. So yeah. So what I'm seeing for you, pile 1, is that you felt defeated in some area of your life. You felt defeated by something, some situation that's probably outside of whatever is about to come in, and it caused you to have a new beginning. This Prince of Cups, the card says instigation, and to me he looks like he's just ready to go. He always looks like he's on a beach to me. Like, it almost doesn't look like he's really prepared to go anywhere, but he is damn ready to start moving somewhere, you know? So I think that's probably the energy, maybe of the past, maybe that you've been in. I feel like this beginning has happened already for you, or like it is happening, this new beginning. I think this instigation is something that's already been done, right? So I feel like the exciting part is about to happen. The exciting part of something, which is love that we're talking about, but I feel like this whole energy of feeling defeated is outside of just your love life. But when it comes to love, you might have a lot of offers, okay? With the 3 of Cups, it just looks like a lot of good times. So you could be hanging out with friends, and if you're in any outings or gatherings where there's a lot of people, or just people that could potentially be interested in you, I just think you're going to have a lot of eyes on you wherever you are, regardless of what you're doing, even if you're not going out anywhere. And your intuition is going to be really high, really on point with basically, I feel, everything that's going on, or at least what's happening within you. With your past, with this 5 of Swords, I think represents your past, and maybe just feeling a little defeated before you even start moving forward. But again, I think you got past all of that. There's huge happiness coming if you don't feel it yet. So let me pull some more cards. Okay. So half my deck fell on the floor, and the only ones that seem to be flipped over, it looks like the Lovers and the... hang on. Prince of Cups, introspection. I think the princes are knights in this deck. Wow. Okay, so I think you're just really thinking a lot about this specific person, partner that you want. You know, I think what's coming in for you is a lot of fun stuff. And I think you're still going to be thinking about this person that you want, maybe. If there's someone on your mind, then maybe this reading applies to you. But I'm getting a little bit more of a single energy with number 1. regardless, either someone is thinking about you or you're really thinking about someone, even if there's no one in particular on your mind. It's like you want that perfect person for you with the Lovers. The Lovers is a harmonious connection. I can see a Three of Swords too, so I think this is just relating to everything that you've been through, every heartbreak or every tough situation, even if it's just one that scarred you real bad. It only takes one bad thing to scar someone, right? But anyway, whatever it is that you're getting past, whatever this Three of Swords represents, you're just really thinking about who your ideal match would be. So I think you're going to get a lot of attention. That's really what I'm seeing for you. And honestly, being around your friends and being around people that actually genuinely care about you, also with the Lovers card, that could mean like just people that really are with you, not against you. Being around those people are going to help you get past this tough time, this heartbreak, this Three of Swords card, whatever this is. And it's going to help you go into more introspection, like the card says, about what it is you want that is actually going to make you happy. So I'm getting this sense that like you have it all figured out. You went through this initiation, this instigation, you went through this like, yeah, I'm gonna do it moment, but it's still gonna take a little bit of confidence within you with everything that's coming, which I think is just a lot of attention and probably a lot of support, which is really nice. But just friendly people. There's going to be friendliness around you. What is that? What came out? The Four of Pentacles. This says stability. Four of Discs in this tarot deck. And Nine of Wands. And this card says resilience, which I love. You are just going to keep on fighting for who and what it is you actually want. Even if you have all these offers coming in left and right, even if you have all these people interested in you, you're not really focused on it. You're more focused on, yeah, this Ace of Cups, like love. You're more focused on like this one love. You just want, yeah, okay. Strength. You are strong because you know how many people will settle, knowingly settle, you know? I'm talking about people that just, you know they have a lot of offers, they just pick whichever one looks best, and it's like, why do that? You're not that way. Temperance card, and we had the Princess of Discs, which is manifestation. I think the Princess is the page in this deck, I believe. So regardless, there's a new opportunity that's coming to you. It is coming. I want to say that there's maybe a little bit more that you have to go through, number one. And it doesn't have to mean that it's going to take like a whole, you know, years and all this crazy long time. You need to sort some stuff out still. It's not that you haven't done the work. It's just you need a little bit more time, maybe with your people or something along those lines. The King of Swords and the Two of Wands. So this is going to be important for you to gain your confidence that you can plan what exactly it is you're going to do next, what moves you're going to make so that you can get to this Ten of Cups, get to this ultimate happiness, get to this super partner, get to this ultimate soulmate, right? This is going to be a really good time coming up for you to like plan out your, I know this sounds a little cheesy to say it this way, but like plan out your manifestations or your goals, okay? The things that you want, but I say manifestations as in things you feel you can't exactly just go out and tangibly like get. You can, but it's not as simple or as concrete as I want to go get a job or I want to save up X amount of money. It's like I want my ultimate soulmate partner that is just existing somewhere out in the ethers. So how exactly do you draw that in? You just have to do your thing, be who it is you are, be yourself, be confident, don't be afraid to be confident. Any attention you get, take it as you will, but I see you're a very balanced person and you don't let things get to your head. If anything, I'm trying to tell you to be more confident, right? You're probably very humble, pile one. You're probably very humble. I can feel that. And whatever it is you're going through has taken a lot of strength, and I'm here to tell you that you are very strong for doing all of this work and going through all this stuff, because not many people are just going to tell you that. We have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you might have a little bit to go through still. It's fine. You're going to have success. You're going to have complete success because you have this Ace of Wands energy to push you forward. Your energy is going to be restored. That's another thing, Pile 1. Your energy is going to come back. You're going to have more drive, and it's like fierce, and you're going to come out successful in the end. Eight of Swords, isolation. Being away from people might give you some rest time, but I actually want to say, if you've been in isolation already, don't retreat too much. This is a time to be around people. Just be confident. Whoever's going to be around you, they want to support you. So don't take it so harshly. And the world's on top. I need to stop pulling cards and just get to the rest of it. But yeah, the ends of this heartbreak cycle is over. But it's like you just need to be aware of this message if it resonates with you, right? Okay. Let's get some of these. Just believe it. Water and oil cannot be mixed. Alright? Whatever that means. I saved these fortunes because they were just like some of the most random ones that I've gotten, and I felt like they were special. Comfort zones are most often expanded through discomfort. I'm getting someone watching here may have been in like a really long time relationship, and it's just like it's time. The time's up. It's okay. As bad as it might hurt to like let go of this like one special person you had, like once you do get on with it, you realize, at least in my experience, you realize just how far held back you would have been just in your own personal expansion. It's not an insult to your past person, but it's like you realize how far held back you would have been in your own personal expansion if you had stayed around them. Things end for a reason. When you're trying to make something work and it's just not working, right? Like, just believe it. Water and oil, they don't mix. They don't. I mean, you can make them sometimes with certain other ingredients and stuff, but you don't want to have to add all that extra stuff in there. To understand is hard. Once one understands, action is easy. This just ties together the whole reading. And then this, okay, these came from my tea bags and I just saved them. One life can change the world. I don't know if anything's focusing. I'm just holding these up, thinking that you can see them, and you obviously can't because I'm not even in the frame. Interesting. Let's get a little bit of advice. New growth. Oh my gosh. Something like, I feel like you're not going to be able to hide yourself anymore, which is a good thing, okay? Because all of my cards keep falling over. I feel a little bit clumsy in this reading. Pile 1, I feel like you might be kind of a quirky person. And if you are, just embrace it. It's fine. Just be quirky. And if you can't be around people that aren't like gonna vibe with you, you don't have to change. I mean, sometimes we all gotta check ourselves sometimes, let's be real, but you don't have to change. I just felt like I wanted to say that to someone. Purify the mind with wholesome thoughts, calmness arises. So yeah, if you need to calm yourself down with, whenever you're thinking something negative, just change it. You don't have to ignore it, but you can think about something more, you can think about something in a more beneficial way. Instead of saying, I can't believe I did that, or I can't believe they did that, just tell yourself, you know, I did the best I did at the time. And if you really didn't do your best, then acknowledge that and just make the change and move on. What else are you gonna do? The loving kindness you show to others returns to you as grace. And these cards are a little like wordy for me sometimes. The way they word things is weird, but the season is changing for you. You have the wisdom now, and that goes hand in hand with you being enlightened enough to like really attain the fruits of your labor here. Master your words, master your thoughts, never allow your body and speech to harm others. So this could have been a lesson for you or this other person, maybe if there's a past person, or just like past situations in general, but this is also you. Okay, don't allow your own thoughts to like damage yourself, and also don't take your like anger out on anyone around you. I don't think I need to tell you that, but just, you know, try to be aware sometimes, maybe if you want to like lash out on others, or maybe if someone is doing that to you, just know that maybe it has nothing to do with you. Be harmless, be blameless, awaken to the eternal truth. And this says, do not let pleasure distract you, for craving pleasure comes sorrow. So, alright, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope that answers what's next in your love life. Some introspection, some attention, some figuring out what it is you really want, getting past this portion of your life and really getting started on a new one, maybe on a little unbalanced foot, but that's okay. You have the temperance here. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, option 1. That's what I got for you. You can pick another pile if you want, but I'm gonna move on to option number 2, and I hopefully will see you in my next reading. Like, comment, subscribe if you want, and hopefully you want to see more of my stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hey, option 2, welcome to your reading. Option 1 was off to a little wobbly start, as I usually am, but that's fine. So I pulled some moon cards for you first. We have Virgo, Aquarius, and Capricorn here. You are good enough. Bring love into the situation. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I don't know what any of that means yet. Let's just get some cards. If you're feeling doubtful about anything, I just want to remind you that you are good enough. You are good enough. There's a lot of self-love coming through. I think with this whole reading, with any pile today, I'm already feeling it. So bring love into yourself. Love yourself again if you're feeling a little bit off. 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Shells in this deck. 10 of Swords. You're definitely recovering, okay? Recovering from something similar to option 1, but I think this is a different message here. Page of Cups and Justice. So, I feel like you might be really waiting for someone or something to like come in, whether you know who it is or not. This could also be outside of your love life. Random message if you're waiting for like an opportunity or something in your life to like, either a new opportunity. Oh my gosh, there's a big turkey outside my window right now. Oh my god, if they start gobbling. Okay, maybe someone's acting kind of stupid right now, and I'm only saying that because I pulled out my tea leaf cards. I didn't use them in pile 1, or option number 1. I didn't use them, but the tea leaf cards, the turkey card, says like someone is behaving stupidly. So I don't know why this message is coming through. Maybe you're waiting for like something to happen. This 10 of Swords, the background, I don't know how well you can see the colors, but the back color is like this light kind of white. There it is. There it is. Okay, probably gonna have to go close my window. White, kind of purpley color. It's different from all the other cards. I'm seeing a lot of green. Green to me is like neutral, balance, calming, soothing, neutralizing. I feel like there's some good vibes coming in here, but maybe it's been a little bit of a struggle to get someone or something to get love into this situation. It's been a struggle to actually get the love flowing here, and this has been tough. I'm seeing these cards corresponding in color. Okay, this has been a tough cycle, but the end of it is coming with this Justice card. Like, you're gonna have clarity, the truth is gonna come out, it's gonna balance out, and because maybe someone had to adapt to the situation, something had to finish adapting here, because the 2 of Pentacles in this deck to me just is all about like, yeah, balancing, but this kangaroo is like, this kangaroo is really jumping forward, and it's like, there's a lot of motion maybe happening, there's a lot moving, there's a lot going on maybe in your material or 3D world, so it might not seem like anything's going on in love or whatever the situation is. It might not seem like there's anything happening, but there's a lot of swirling energy around, and it's balancing. It's still balanced, like you still have a good hold of it all. It's fine, okay? The Knight of Wands, which is the Knight of Acorns here. I don't know why I'm being drawn to his front like arm, his front leg, which is red. There's actually a lot going on in this card, which I've never really noticed. There's a lot of really small little details. There's a lot of really small details in this card. And for some reason I'm being drawn to all the little red things. So it might feel like either for you or for this person, maybe there's a lot of like little mice at your feet, for lack of a better term, or like random little annoying things, nuisances that are kind of, I'm seeing this redness as like inflammation or irritation in this animal trying to move forward. So there's great strength here, and there's great movement, I want to say. I don't know why I'm using the word great strength, but yes, great strength and forward movement here. And with this Queen of Cups coming out with the Ten of Swords, it's like this period of maybe frustration or feeling like lost, or this person acting stupid because this turkey made a noise again. It's gonna turn out to be really happy. And the Ten of Cups came out, oh sorry, this is the Queen of Cups. Did I say Ten of Cups? Well, this is still happiness, and I'm seeing it because this Queen of Cups here looks really happy in this card. The Ten of Cups was here for pile 1, so maybe you were drawn to that option as well. You're still feeling peaceful, and I think when you get the truth about what's going on here, you're going to feel more compassionate towards this person. You're going to feel not so however you're feeling right now. Okay? Some more, please. That's a lot of cards. Wow. The Lovers came out. This is love, and it says choice and trust on these cards. So maybe this person or you has a choice to make, and that choice might really just be to trust the situation. Maybe you have to choose to trust the situation. Maybe you're not trusting it, you're not wanting to. We have awakening, renewal, and enlightenment. And these cards, like all the colors here, are going together for me again. So I feel like there's gonna be like an enlightenment moment, there's gonna be an aha moment, or like someone's gonna get an epiphany or a realization or like a download about this, and something's gonna come from there. The Four of Cups, soul searching, reevaluation. This person may, oh my goodness. Okay, I paused for a minute to see if the turkeys would move away, but I think they're still out there, so I'm really sorry if they start making noise. I'm not getting up until they are just done making noise, or unless they keep making more noise. Okay, the Three of Cups came out for you too. This came out for option 1 as well. No shock. But the Three of Cups, someone's gonna have an awakening that this relationship or this connection could really bring a ton of happiness, and like maybe it needs to start off a little bit friendlier, or maybe if you are friends with this person, you're waiting for them to like show their feelings, right? With this bring love into the situation card, like they're keeping it hidden, it's in the dark, it's a new moon card, but the full moon is that like you're good enough. So maybe this person just doesn't feel good enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe they've been reevaluating with this Four of Cups that came out, because maybe they just need to do a little bit more soul searching. Okay, maybe they could tell you that. They could come to you and tell you that. The Hanged Man, patience and perspective. So try to be patient here. I know you've been being patient. I know. But try to be a little bit more patient. This person is focused on you, and I think you're focused just on yourself and like your goals as well. And this person is too. But I think they really do want to get to you. Divine wisdom, spiritual power, it's shaman. So this is a High Priest card, or the Hierophant, I believe, right? And the Three of Swords. So you had the Three of Swords come out too. Maybe it's hurting you to know that like you kind of need to just let go of like the outcome right now, or let go of controlling or finding out or wondering like when this person's going to reveal their feelings, because yeah, control, security, Four of Pentacles. This person, they're keeping it under wraps, and I actually think it's bothering them. The Five of Pentacles, Five of Crystals. I like this card because it has a ladybug. So ladybugs to me are always good luck in any sense. If a ladybug shows up, it means good luck. So there's going to be a positive outcome here. There's going to be good luck here when it comes to this relationship coming together after feeling like nothing was going to happen. Because we have, it says persistence and new possibilities. So it's like, maybe let go of your current expectation and try to imagine or view it happening in maybe a slightly different pathway, which doesn't mean it's not going to turn out in the way that you might really want, or in a way that might really make you happy. But you might need to release control of like how things are, you feel are supposed to go, like right now. The Page of Feathers, which is the Page of Swords, is at the bottom here, and it says exploration and discovery. So it's like, maybe the situation is the way it is for a reason, because this person's meant to discover things, or you're meant to explore and discover things about them. Maybe they need to discover or explore this because they need to discover that what they need to come out of their shell, or come out of their insecurity, if it's insecurity. We did have the Hermit right here. So yes, yeah, transformation. They just need to come out of their cocoon. I feel like they just have they got some stuff going on. They actually have attained a lot of stability. I'm getting a lot about this person. And you too. I think this is you. Like, you do have a lot of wealth, or you have accumulated a lot of things, material abundance, or just stability in whatever sense. It doesn't have to be like physical money in your bank account. Stability could be like you have a steady roof over your head. You have you have food on the table, healthy food on the table, not just any food, healthy food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Five of Swords, strategy and resilience. So try not to maybe this person is really trying to strategize things, or you're both, or one of you is trying to strategize things a little bit too much, but it's coming from this fear. It's just coming from this fear I'm getting that you're not good enough. And there goes the turkeys again. So you might feel, but maybe that's why I'm getting, like, I'm not calling this person stupid, but I don't know why that word keeps coming up. Like, maybe you feel in the situation, you're like, hello, duh, like, I'm obviously into you, but it's like, just try not to be too harsh on this person. You will, King of Swords. This is logic and justice. Again, you will get the truth. I want to say, like, you will get the truth about the situation, or you will find clarity about this some way, somehow, that this person was just they just were going about things in a logical way. That doesn't mean that they're being overly logical, that they're doing anything wrong or bad. But the Ace of Wands at the bottom here too, creative force and confidence. So it's like a waiting game. Option 2. It's like a waiting game, but I think things are going to transform. This person is just going through their transformation process, and things are going to change. Things are not going to stay the same. I don't think things are going to stay the same in this situation. Try a new system or a different approach. Wow. Well, that doesn't just sum the whole thing together. Sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune. So you might want to sit towards the sunrise. You need to recharge, spend time alone in nature. So maybe you need some sunlight. You know, maybe this person needs some sunlight. Maybe you need to just watch the sunrise. This came out in option 1. To understand is hard. Once you understand, it's easy. These two came out in option number 1. Just believe it, water and oil cannot be mixed. And to understand is hard. Once one understands, action is easy. I'm going to put those back just because they already came out. And then we have for you, nothing in the world is accomplished without passion. So yes, maybe that's just like a theme in this situation here. Like, there is passion, and someone needs to just say it. Someone needs to just do it. Okay? Wisdom dispels ignorance. When you try to hold on to things after their time, you suffer and make others suffer. So I think this is going to be the realization here, okay? I'm getting a good luck vibe. It's like, even I don't want to tell you, because I can't just tell you, like, yes, this is going to happen. I can't just do that. right? People are gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm just reading the cards. So be wise here. This person's gonna figure out how to be wise here and realize that, like, when you hold on to your feelings, when you don't express them, you're making both people in this situation suffer. So hopefully they will cause themselves, at least, I'm jokingly saying this, but hopefully they'll cause themselves to suffer enough to realize, like, they gotta do something here. In love, there's only love itself. No room for logic of the mind. So this person is they're gonna realize, okay? They're gonna realize they're just in a state right now. Choose to leave the dark way for the way of light. So try not to be upset with this person if they're taking a little bit. It has nothing to do with you. If anything, you're so poppin' to this person. You're so awesome. You're so great. You're so, something. They clearly don't want to mess this up. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again. You will be filled with joy. This person does want to do this right, which is honestly pretty sweet. Resist the temptation of pleasure and the desire to hurt. You are a free person. So I don't really know what that means, but if you get, like, agitated at this person, you want to be like, forget it or something, just try to resist, like, hurting them accidentally or hurting yourself accidentally. And this person's going to realize too, if this person is going to be, okay, for example, right, if you're the spiritual one here and you're watching this reading and you can say, okay, if this person acts this way, I know it's because they just need to feel good enough or whatever. You can understand that. So if they do something that's a little off, they can, you know, still come back or come to you and say, hey, this is why. And I'm putting it in simple terms just to get the message across. Whereas if you do something where you're like, oh, forget it, like, they might not understand that and the situation might not, like, move forward maybe at all. So it's just some advice here. Just some advice. Not saying nothing's gonna happen. It's just be mindful is all. So yeah, that's what I got for you, option 2. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. Bye! Hey, option number 3. Welcome to your reading. Why did I have to start your pile over like 3 or 4 times? And I keep trying to say option instead of pile, and I keep saying pile, and I can't do it. So I pulled some moon cards for you first. We have a personal issue reaches resolution. It's Cancer. This is South Node, and this is New Moon Eclipse. So the South Node card says, don't let your past hold you back. And then this New Moon Eclipse card says, expect powerful change. So you might be feeling held back because of some personal, like, you know, inner wound, inner deep wound or something like that. Or some, obviously some personal issue. I'm trying to put it in different terms. But there's something like internal that you're dealing with, and maybe it has been holding you back, or you feel like it held you back in the past, but it's something, there's about to be a big powerful change within you. So I'm getting that for starters, number 3 people. So this big change in you, let's see what it's gonna do in terms of your love life. What is next? Okay. King of Pentacles. Whoa, I didn't mean to throw it like that. 6 of Cups. Wow. So we have a King and a Queen of Cups. I mean Pentacles here. Why did I say Cups? 5 of Cups. 5 of Swords. So feeling very dissatisfied with your past maybe. Okay, your past in love, and that's what's been holding you back here. And maybe, I'm not saying it's like your own personal issue, but it's like something that you went through, which is clearly like your own situation, has been maybe something that has been either, if it's not holding you back, it's causing a big powerful change in you. If you don't feel like it's been holding you back for too long, you might be starting to feel that way and you're like, no, I don't want this to hold me back, and it's just catapulting you forward. We have a King and a Queen of Pentacles here, like I mentioned. So I want to say that there's a Knight of Pentacles from the past, maybe, because we have the 6 of Cups here, and I'm just getting this vibe of, you know, it literally says don't let your past hold you back. So there could have been someone who just, For some reason, the Knight of Pentacles card in this deck, like, it talks about somebody that wants to do things right, you know, take the proper approaches. But in this deck, it always gives me a vibe of someone who seems that way, but they're not actually on this king status. They're just a knight. So it's like, yeah, they want to do things right, but they're so damn slow. Are they going to do it? You know? So maybe there was someone who just, you know, really seems like they wanted to be right. And I'm not saying they treated you badly. I'm not saying they said they wanted to treat you well and then treated you badly. It's not really that. I'm not getting this, like, harsh manipulation, but there could have been a lot of hang-ups here. If it wasn't arguments, it's just like butting heads and feeling really disappointed because this person was just, it's like they wanted to do things right, and by doing things that way or thinking that way, it's like maybe nothing really happened here, or whatever did happen was just their way of doing things. They could just be really stubborn too, but again, I think this person just, like, maybe they're just too much in their own head. They're too much in their own mind of, like, no, this is the proper thing to do. I have to do what's best. And maybe they just annoyed the shit out of you. I don't know, pile 3. Let's get some more cards. Because I think regardless, what's happening is you're getting this, like, really strong urge to just catapult forward. And there's a King of Pentacles here. So gender doesn't matter. But someone is, like, really steady in their spot, has a stable position in their life in whatever sense, and it comes across as very put together, mature, just has a good head on their shoulders, and is very dependable, reliable, will always show up with the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles has so much that she has accumulated already, and she has the ability to offer all of it to this king, or to whoever is worthy of this glowing ball she has, this glowing pearl, which is reminding me of this, you know, corresponding to this card here. Expect powerful change. So you hold a lot of power, whoever you are, and the person who is going to be able to match said power is making their way to you. If you're really betting on someone and you really have someone in mind, they could be changing and coming back to you more maturely. But I really feel like you're ready to offer your glowing pentacles to whoever is deserving of it. Maybe that's the whole vibe here. Maybe there's no one new showing up. Not necessarily, but it's like you're not going to offer whatever it is you have to anyone that's not really going to match you, even if they're not doing anything wrong or deceptive towards you. Four of Swords and the Princess of Wands. Actually, what I'm getting here for option 3 is I'm getting that if you're not, like, completely interested in just one solid person coming up, which I'm not really getting that. It's a weird energy here. You might just be totally not focused on love at all, focus on yourself, and just starting new stuff elsewhere. You're just like, the hell with this, screw this, I'm gonna go transform and be powerful somewhere else. And you're not letting this past person or this, maybe what's been holding you back is wanting this past person to change and be different and be this King of Pentacles person for you if you're this queen, or be this Queen of Pentacles for you if you're this king. It doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter, it's just like a match to the match here. So whatever side you're on, you've been really wanting this to come together, you've been wanting them to come back, you've been wanting, I feel it, I feel that option too, you've been wanting this so badly, and it's just not fucking happening. So you're like, the hell with this, what am I doing here? Maybe this person, maybe you thought about it for way too long. I'm not coming after you. This is not your fault. I'm not blaming you for thinking about it for a long time. But it's like because of this person's actions or because of whatever happened here, it's like don't dwell on it for any longer. Two of Swords. This person, maybe you didn't make a decision because of this situation, because of this person, or maybe they just wouldn't make a decision because they took too long to decide anything ever. So I'm getting the impatient vibes with you. Option 3, yeah, death. You're just like stunned. Putting an end to whatever this is, whatever, even if this is just a mentality, Even if it's just a mentality, even if this is you being like, no, things have to go a certain way, they have to go by X, Y, and Z for me to get this mega partner, otherwise it's not, I can't offer anything to them. Maybe that's changing. Maybe it's like you want things to happen in such a specific way, but realistically they're just gonna flow the way they are. So you could be freeing yourself from this mental cage almost. But if this is related to a past person, you're putting an end to it energetically, whatever way for yourself. You're putting an end to it and you're just completely releasing it. And let me tell you, even when people aren't trying to be malicious, sometimes it can be hard to just release them or release what happened there, even if they were trying to be good. Sometimes it can be hard. I mentioned this a little bit, I think, in option number 1, but once you release that energy, once you let go of it, you're gonna feel so free. It's amazing. Once you detach, once you just cut the cords and you release it, like, it's fine. Energy transforms. Energy transforms. Whatever you're worried about, whatever's not going to be there anymore, if you're worried about, maybe it's just hard to let go of the memory of someone, it's just hard to let go of this wish that they would come back different. It's hard, but once you do, you're gonna realize just how much you didn't even want it, just how much it really wasn't gonna be that way anyway. So it's all fine. It's good and it's better. I wish you could see how these fell out. The Star, the Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Woman. What's gonna happen here? I'm predicting for you. Take this message as you will, but you're gonna think about this a little bit more. You're gonna think about this past person a little bit more. You're gonna think about whatever I'm talking about for a little bit longer, and you're gonna be, if you haven't gotten to the screw it point yet, you're gonna get to that screw it point, and you're gonna be ready to just like blast off into another dimension somewhere else. And I'm exaggerating with the message, but you'll get what I'm saying. If this is resonating with you, you'll get what I'm talking about. We have the Knight of Cups here, we have the Magician. So this, you're gonna realize how much, wow. Number 3, I really think once you release this past, you're gonna realize it's gonna shock you just how many offers you get, or maybe you're gonna get 2 in particular, or a couple, maybe someone really, people are going to be really tempted by you, maybe at work or something along those lines. But if that doesn't resonate at all, I feel like you're going to be really focused on your work, really focused on yourself, like powerhouse energy coming in here. You're going to have so much success. You're going to know exactly where you're going and moving forward, even though you're working on stuff. And you're just going to have so many people like interested in you. And it might all be Knight of Wands people, in and out, flaky. They're not going to last long, super drawn to you, whatever. But once you let go of this, you're going to realize how powerful your energy is. And it might really shock you. The Star and the Magician and the Chariot, you really have brought this to yourself. Like you're going to unlock huge energy with this. I'm getting a lot of power with this red crystal just because of the color. Yeah, you're gonna like unlock huge potential within you, and you're gonna get a lot of offers and a lot of attention. And I feel like you're not even gonna be paid attention to any of it. Like you're gonna be leaving these people in the dust because you want this. This is the vibe of all of the piles. You want this right person. You want this Emperor, but you're not stressing over it anymore. Yeah, you're not going after it, you're not searching, you're not on the search anymore. Even if you have all these offers, if it doesn't feel right, you're not doing it. If they're not offering it to you correctly, you're not doing it. But you're breaking this, possibly breaking this, like, strict idea of how exactly things are gonna go. Even if it's just like, no, we have to meet this way. Like, we have to meet in this offbeat place, and it has to be super serendipitous. Not necessarily, like, okay? I think you get the message. All right, let's get some of these. Whatever you want to do, do it. There are only so many tomorrows. Okay. You will meet an important person who will help you advance professionally. So these are fortunes that I saved because I felt like they were really random. Nothing in the world is accomplished without passion. I think that came out in the last pile. This came out in option number 1 as well, and 2. Believe it, just believe it, water and oil cannot mix. I'm putting it back. I'm putting that one back too, 'cause it came out already. Enthusiasm is infectious, stimulating, and attractive to others. People will love you for it. So like I said, you're going to attract so much attention. And I don't know if I'm in the frame and I'm holding these messages up, so please forgive me if I'm like not even. So I'm not going to read this whole card because I think the wording is really weird. But it's basically saying like, from the beginning of, it says pure from the beginning of birth. So there's no impure words or thoughts or anything that can like, basically... nothing that can tarnish your reputation or who you are. There's nothing that can like tarnish who you are, because whatever happened in the past, or I'm not sure why this message is coming in, or just whatever you went through, you're realizing that it doesn't have to change who you are now. Like, it doesn't have to change who you ever were. It can change the way that you move forward, but it doesn't have to change like where you came from, if that makes sense. Form does not differ from void. Form is void. Outer difficult will be resolved with inner truth. These cards are so weird, the way they word things, but yeah. That card always confuses me. You're going within, realizing that like this shit from the past doesn't matter. You're hot, you're gonna go out and get it, and you're getting tons of attention, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Surrender your judgments, see beyond the end and the beginning. Right? Like I said, surrender to strict ideal outcomes or beginnings of things. And it is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself. So what did I say about like, that might have been this person's mentality, or even yours. Like, it's better to just do nothing than do something that's wrong. Like, I'm getting really an irritated vibe with this option. Like, maybe this person was just like, well, I can't do, if I'm gonna do it wrong, I can't do it at all. So maybe they just never tried things, and that is infuriating. So, alright, that's your message number 3. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You can leave me a comment if you'd like. You can like the video, and if you want to see more of my stuff, you can subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. Bye! Hey, option number 4, welcome to your reading. So I pulled some moon cards for you first. We have you're very close to achieving your goal. Your hard work is paying off. That's new moon in Capricorn. And then we have your commitment's being tested. First quarter moon. So I feel like your commitment to your goals in your love life is being tested a little bit by the universe, and you're almost there. So see how this is a first quarter, this is a new moon, a first quarter, and then we have this is gibbous moon, but it's a full moon. So in the card, it's a full moon, it's a bright moon. So it's like, it's coming, it seems like it's in the dark. Whatever I'm talking about here, whatever's next in your love life, seems like it's hidden from you, it's in the dark, but your commitment to your goal is really kind of being tested by the universe here. So this isn't to like stress you out or like scare you or something. It's just like, do you really want this? Then maybe it's like, do you really want this? Then let it happen. You know, maybe you just need to let it happen. Oh, we have the Tower, the Ace of Swords, the Moon. More about the Moon here. Page of Pentacles. You may actually be feeling a little bit, like with your commitments being tested, like the universe is testing you. It's like maybe you're feeling like almost worn down by the universe. You're like, hello, where's my happy ending, right? Like, I've been on the search for it, I've been yearning for it, I've been really wanting it, I've been dreaming about it, I've been doing all this stuff, and it still hasn't come in. Like, maybe it's like you just keep, it feels like you just keep getting hit with this reality, or being hit with this truth that, like, the universe just really wants to see just how committed to it you are. And that can be a very stressful way to think about things, because it's like maybe you're waiting for this one, maybe you're just waiting for this one particular offer, you're just waiting for this one thing, You're waiting for this one thing, and whenever it doesn't happen, you get really sad. Or it just seems like you're fated to just like focus on other stuff. It's like you really want love, you really want something, but it just doesn't happen. You're just forced to like focus on other things, and it's like it seems like you're close, but it feels like you have to work so hard, and you shouldn't have to work so hard for love, right? But I'm getting more that this is a message like with your commitments being tested. Maybe this is what you're saying to like, you know, your guides, or just how you're feeling in general. You're like, well, this isn't good enough for me, so what I'm committed to having the love offer that is what I want, that is best for me, and I'm sad that I'm not getting it. So you may be negotiating with the universe right now, or just feeling that way, like feeling like, why does it have to be so difficult, right? Strength, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the World. Interesting. So regardless of how you're feeling, you're still staying strong. That's the thing, you're still staying strong towards what it is you want in your love life. Like, you're not giving up. You never gave up, you're still not giving up. And I think the universe sees that. Like, I want to encourage you and like remind you that the universe is really supporting you. It's like, or your guides, I'm just saying the universe because it's just what I'm using as a blanket term. God, whatever, sees that maybe you feel like you've been struggling, or sees, they hear you, they see that you feel like fated for like not a favorable outcome. They see how dedicated you are towards what you want. And that's what's this last card here? What's this last card? We have the Emperor and we have the Queen of Swords. So this is also reminding you that, like, just remember that you know what it takes to be with you. Don't forget that either. Like, you know what it takes for someone to be with you. So don't you give up just because of whatever is happening right now. Yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Maybe there's a certain situation that you really are waiting to come together, and it's just the fog needs to clear. But I'm getting a stronger message with this. I mean, if that resonates with you, then maybe you watched another option. But I'm getting a strong message with this option that maybe it's just that this, like, people or the certain person or something that you've been, like, waiting to something to happen with, either you're not realizing that it is coming together, like, either you're not realizing that it really is, you just aren't understanding it. Okay, because I'm getting that with this here. It's like universe just wants you to be patient, maybe. Either you're not seeing that it is balancing, or you're not seeing that this one specific person, whoever it is, and I want to say you'll know if they're really not showing any proper signs that they're taking any action towards this. It's like, if things are really difficult to like get off the ground, I'm not saying that it doesn't ever happen, like things can be off to a bumpy start and then turn out happily ever after. It's real. But if things are getting off to like a really, really hard, like cannot get this off the ground type of start, like every time you try to get something to happen, it just gets blocked, like, then you know, like, it's not for you, it's not going to be good enough for you anyway, it's not this Emperor energy you've been wanting. But I want to say, like, it really is right around the corner. We have the Six of Presents, which is Pentacles, that came out, which is all about equal give and take, harmony in the 3D world. So what I want to say is, what's next in love is, like, if you've been waiting for practical manifestations or a practical thing to happen, it's finally going to start showing itself. It's finally going to start revealing itself. You might feel like the universe is breadcrumbing you, and you might be like, what the hell, this is not fun. But it's like, it's not even happening on purpose. I think it's just, it's like, I'm here to tell you that it's just the way that the planets and the stars and the earth is spinning and moving. It just kind of is what it is. And I know that can be really frustrating, but they hear you, and they hear how dedicated you are to this and how much you want it. So it will balance. It is balancing. So what's next is maybe having a little bit more sense of calmness and maybe feeling a little bit more serene, a little bit more calm, knowing that like something's happening. It is, because you're gonna start seeing actual like proof of it. You're gonna see actual proof of it. Queen of Wands. Oh wow, this is gonna make you feel really good. Just wait. Okay, just wait. I know I'm sorry. I know I hate to say it, and I know you probably hate to hear it, but just wait. Just wait. We have this King of Cups, this with this Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. The King of Cups in this deck is like very jolly, very open and upfront about his emotions, and this Queen of Wands is like, I'm hot, don't even try me, don't even try, like you don't even know my power. So there's gonna be someone that's gonna match that fire in you. Okay, there's gonna be something that's gonna happen, and I'm not saying it's gonna be some big huge display, but I think something is gonna happen that's really gonna make you feel hot, on top of the world. You're gonna start seeing signs of something coming through, and it's gonna make you feel really, really good. Okay, you're gonna be able to very soon. I actually had to restart my music, so it's like very soon you're gonna be able to just like restart this mental like angst you've had about something or someone actually coming to fruition, if that makes sense. The Eight of Cups, you're going to be able to like reevaluate. Yes, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Something's actually going to happen. You're going to get like an offer. You're going to get something that comes through. And with the Queen of Cups, you might actually be feeling, in the end, you might be like pissed off or like annoyed or sad or just dissatisfied or a little hopeless about the way things are happening right now. But in the end, it's like you're going to thank your guides, your angels or whatever, because we have the Four of Wands here, and it came out with this Five of Cups, like desperation, feeling hopeless. But the High Priestess is here to remind you, like, if things might just be getting worked out for you, because we have the Lovers here and the Five of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, like maybe someone or a situation needed to like just get balanced first. Someone needs to get their shit together, pull themselves together. And even if you don't know this person, it's like the universe is trying to hook you up with your soulmate here. They're trying to hook you up with your lover. The Lovers has come out in every pile so far, I think, in every option. Is trying to hook you up with this person, but they just had a few things that they had to get right. And a few things they had to get right first. It's coming for you. You know what you deserve. You know what you deserve, right? Few things just had to get fixed up first, and I think your intuition is telling you this, that this Four of Wands, this talks about like marriage, happy home, stable relationships and bonds, and just like warm passion, love. It doesn't have to be all romantic, but yeah, good, very good vibes. That's all coming. This one came out already, so I'm putting it back. Okay, wow. So I'm drawn to these two first. This says, you're my cup of tea. And then this fortune says, to love and be loved is like feeling the sun from both sides. So you have no idea the warmth and happiness that is going to come in for you after feeling so desperate and hopeless and sad. Comfort zones are most often expanded through discomfort. This one came out in another option. So yeah, you might be super uncomfortable right now. This one came out in the last pile. It says, try a new system or a different approach. I'm going to put that one back. You are free to invent your life. Interesting. Spirit guides accompany you. So continue praying for what it is you want, but don't keep like crying out for the same thing over and over and over again. If the universe keeps giving you clear signs that like it's just not happening. If you're getting signs, try to like see it in a new way. To see an old friend is as agreeable as a good meal. Okay? I don't know what that means, but maybe you'll be seeing an old friend soon. These are just random fortunes I felt I should keep. This one came out in another option too. Nothing is accomplished without passion. All right, let's get one day can change a life. Interesting. And we all shine on like the moon, the sun, and the stars. So keep shining, keep doing your thing. Your person is coming. They are. Just trust in the timing. As annoying as that sounds, you're gonna be, I feel like you're gonna be over the moon in the end. Even though we didn't get necessarily like the 10 of Cups card that came out, I can see with these cards that you are going to be satisfied. You're gonna thank the process, right? However this plays out, you're gonna be happy that it played out the way that it did. You're gonna be thankful, in the very least. You're gonna be thankful it played out the way that it did. Let go of clinging. View your situation as a witness, and your inner strength grows. So just try to detach your emotions a little bit is all. Learn and not doubt, so you can understand the peaceful calm of enlightenment. So don't doubt this. Just don't doubt this. Just try to observe and let go of clinging to what's gonna happen. Try to hear what the universe is telling you. Try to take the messages for what they are as you see them. I don't really know what that means. Give thanks for what has been given to you, however little. So again, if you're getting signs about this, it's like, be thankful that the universe is even giving you signs about this. Like, be thankful that you're even getting the tidbits of information that you are, because it's like you don't want to know everything yet, because it's going to be way more fun to figure it out along the way. How hard is it to stand in truth? How easy is it to lose yourself to desires? So just, maybe it's like you just gotta see situations for what they are. Just, again, if it's not happening, it's not happening. But if you're getting signs that it's coming, be grateful for those and thank the universe for those, and they will give you more. Like, you'll get more signs, you'll get more messages. Go beyond likes and dislikes. Free yourself from attachment. So again, just free yourself from attachment. Even if you don't like what's happening in the situation, just be like, all right, you know what? Thanks, universe, for all that you have shown me so far. Yes, set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again. You'll be filled with joy. So you will get more and more about the situation, and you will be grateful. So, all right, interesting message for option number 4. That's what I got for you. I'm getting tired. I have 2 more options to film, so thank you so much for watching. You can like the video. You can leave me a comment if you want. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my stuff, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. Bye! Hey, option number 5, welcome to your reading. It is officially dusk, so we have pretty much lost daylight, but that is okay. So I pulled some moon cards for you first. We got New Moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. We have third quarter moon, adjustments are required. And then we have, this is the North Node card, it says step out of your comfort zone. So maybe there's just a few little adjustments you need to make moving forward as you work through like any fears you have when it comes to your love life or what's to come next, or whatever it is you're dealing with. As you work through these fears, this is going to probably help you make these adjustments too, but I'm seeing that's kind of what needs to happen here. There's a couple little things need to fix themselves, work themselves out first, or you need to work some things out, I should say. And you might have to really step out of your comfort zone to do some of that. And that doesn't mean that you need to do anything on display. It could just mean that like you have some inner problems to work through, and it's really uncomfortable to do that, and it's just something you got to do if you really want to get past it. So what's next for you is probably just working through maybe some traumas, or just whatever fears you have. I don't know how else to put it, but whatever fears you may have in regards to love, you're working through that. And wow, what the hell? Why do we have such positive cards coming up already? The King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So, I need to get some more cards for this. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. So either someone is really wanting to come towards you and just needs to get out of their head about it, or or you're realizing that if you ever want to get ahead with what it is you want, if you ever want to achieve this goal in love regardless. If you ever want to, maybe you're just realizing that, like, if you want to be with a person of status, maybe you have to adjust some things yourself and get to more of a place of status. And I don't mean like just material status, like however much money you make or something, or whatever your job title is. It's not about that. It's just how secure you are and how stable you are in your actual life and what you have to show for it. And not to be a show off, but what you have to prove, like your credibility. How credible are you? So it's like building rapport. So if you want to have this steady, reliable person, it's not that you aren't there already, but maybe there's a couple things you need to let go of. Maybe there's a few things you need to get over. Maybe there's just, or work out, or whatever it may be. And it's going to take some mental energy to do that, which is hard. And it can be uncomfortable, as I mentioned before, but it's necessary. You can get through it, and you will. And you're going to realize in the end that you have all of the power and all of the confidence and like willpower and self-assurance that you need, and you have all this wealth too. You have all this abundance. You have all of these great qualities. Maybe you just needed to tweak a few things, or just get something back on track, even if it's just one thing. To get something back on track. Maybe you just weren't, maybe everything, all of your ducks were in a row, but you just weren't happy with them. Or you weren't happy with one of the ducks. Everything looked great, but you didn't love your job, so you've been working on trying to fix that. I don't know why I just heard the word edit, like you're editing. What are you editing? The Strength card, the High Priestess. Sheesh. The Ten of Pentacles came out as well, so I feel like you're maybe worried for no reason. But again, if there is something you really do want to work through, it's just stepping out of the comfort zone. That initial first step is always hard. It's always difficult. Wow, all these Swords cards. So we have the 7, 8, and 9 of Swords. Wow. Someone is very much up in their head, like someone's so fearful or so like hard on themselves. Maybe this is you. It's like maybe all you need to adjust here is your way of viewing yourself, or your way of, yeah, this is just fears. I like, there's no other way to put it. Option 5. I feel like it might actually be a pretty simple message, that you just have this fear that you don't have enough, or that you're not like ready. Maybe that's it. You have this fear that you're not ready, but you are. There's just, maybe you see, this says wake up potion. I don't know how well you can see this. It says let go, despair, aura cleanse. Like maybe you're just in despair and not realizing like what a great place you actually are in. Okay, does that make sense? Mercury is in retrograde, and I'm not sure what the other planets are doing right now, or how it affects Mercury and what's going on. I'm not an astrologer or astrologist. Oh god, whatever is the proper term. But I'm having a little trouble getting my words out. What's this last card? 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles, and the Empress. So, depending on what side you may be on, if you have a person in mind, like maybe this is all their reading, like this is about them, like they're feeling like they don't have enough, they're not good enough, and so it's holding them back because they're scared. But maybe this is you, and it's like whoever, there's an Empress energy here. So this is another reminder to you that you're a very balanced masculine and feminine energy. Whoever you are, you have a very balanced masculine and feminine side. You really embody this Empress energy, like you have all of your shit together. You really do. And you really radiate that energy to everyone around you. It's not a secret. Even if people have no idea what you have going on in your life, even if people don't even know you, you really do emit this radiant energy, this radiant, vibrant energy. You got a vibe, okay? You got a vibe, option 5. You got a vibe, option 5. And people see it, and you should see it. And I think you are realizing it. You are seeing it. Because you do have a lot to show for it. You do have a lot. You've accumulated a lot. Maybe you've accumulated a lot of experience, or you just have Maybe you have a lot of projects that you've started and you actually have like work to show for them. Whatever this means for you, you're just realizing that you should maybe be a little bit more proud of yourself. So it's another message coming through here. What's next in your love life is realizing just how worthy you are and getting over any of these fears. The Magician and the Two of Cups. Wow. So basically for every single pile, no matter what the message is, like, the love is manifesting. You got a good relationship, a good lover, a good partner. Like, the Two of Cups here, you have a solid, steady relationship, or like just something that's actually going to turn into something. You have that coming in here. You're manifesting that beautiful bond that you would like. The Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So I promise I don't fluff the readings. I really don't fluff them, but there's no fluffing here. No fluff. You're getting a balanced, like, legit offer. You're manifesting a balanced, legit offer. You just need to maybe work through the fear of getting back out there for some of you. And even if you're gonna get an offer for a connection, you're gonna get an offer for a relationship, like, it's coming in. So what's happening next is getting through these fears and realizing that, like, you do have, maybe you're giving this offer to someone. It's hard to tell. But wow, I can't make this up. We have the Ace of Cups coming up here. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Magician, the Empress. Either you're manifesting this beautiful soulmate to you, this beautiful Empress person towards you, and you're going to offer your cup of love to them, or vice versa. I really can't tell. The Five of Wands at the bottom, why? The Four of Swords. If you've been, someone's on your mind, you're thinking about somebody. Yeah, someone, whoever it is here, I'll let you decide if you have someone on your mind or not. If not, this is you. If there's someone on your mind, maybe this is them. But someone has a lot of fear about, like, being open with their feelings. Someone has a fear about being openly, like, romantic. Somebody has a fear of really just letting someone in, seeing them for who they are. But it's because they're not realizing how amazing they are. But this is gonna balance. It's balancing. It is, and there's gonna be a new, like, refreshing energy that comes in here, like there is. So, all right, let's get some of these. Whoa, it's probably way too many. If I get repeats, we're putting them back. This one came out already. Sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune. So maybe sit towards the sunrise. That came out in another one. Spirit guides accompany you. I think that came out in 3. Okay, many will travel to hear you speak. Interesting. So if you have something to say, you're afraid about being just yourself, or being open about yourself, or being open about who you are, do not be afraid. That is going to attract what you want. So don't be afraid to be who it is that you are. I have this anxiety sometimes too. We all have it sometimes. You know, I still get a little fearful about being just open about who I am, because you know how people can be, but it's like, whatever. Who cares? One love, one heart, one destiny. Aw. Cute. All problems are illusions of the mind, right? I can't, these messages are just going to tie everything together, so I'm just going to say them how they come out. You only lose what you cling to. I get this one a lot, and I have to remind myself of that throughout the day. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. I don't know if I'm in the frame, by the way. What you think you become. Am I? Sort of, yes. What you think you become. Interesting. And then we have take a break and find your inner peace. We also have you are totally complete just as you are. And lastly, nothing in the world is accomplished without passion. So don't be afraid to be passionate. Don't be afraid to be open. If this person is feeling afraid to be that way, like the cards here are showing that they'll get through it. They'll get over it. They'll balance their their head out, like they will. If this is both of you, like things will change here, but the adjustments need to be made. So this is just the energy coming through. I can't predict what people are actually going to do in real life. Let's get some advice cards. Alright, option 5. The battery died. My camera battery died before I pulled your cards out, so I'm just going to tell you what they say, and that's going to be the end of your message. So these are your advice cards. So here we had, let's look within for a place of rest, your temple of the heart. We also have call forth as much as you can of love, of respect and faith, freedom from within. And then we have compassion does not see the faults of others. It does not see the weakness of people. It has no ego. I feel like these messages are pretty much just self-explanatory, so I'm just going to leave them there. And then these ones, these are my masculine cards. Let the ultimate truth be your soul food. Gather nothing and store nothing. This says, do not carry with you your mistakes. Rise up from the ashes. See the new beginning in every day. And master your words, master your thoughts. Never allow your body and speech to harm others. This one came out in another option. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave the messages there. That's what I got for you, option 5. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, you can like the video. Feel free to leave me a comment. Subscribe if you like this, you want to see more of my stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next reading. Bye! Alright, option number 6, last but not least. What's next in love? My battery is running dangerously low, so I'm going to keep an eye and see. I might sound like I'm a little bit closer to my camera. I'm going to keep an eye and see when it dies, so that I can just charge it and get to the rest of your message if it dies in the middle. But okay, enough talking. So I pulled out your moon cards for you first. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, a time for healing, this balsamic moon, and believe in the impossible, we have blue moon. So in the past year, I think there's been more than one blue moon. There's been more than one crazy moon cycles. There's a lot of crazy astrological things happening right now. So I just want to say, don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Luck really is on your side here. You're in a period, you're in a time of healing right now, and this is necessary. Take this time of maybe solitude, or maybe if you're feeling like you're a little bit cut off, but solitude or whatever time is happening for you right now, find peace with it. I think you are finding peace with it, but just take it as a positive, take it as a blessing, take it as a good, a lucky break. Take it as a lucky break that you are having this time to heal, because something really, I feel like magnificent. 6, yep, battery died already. But what I was saying is, for some reason, I want to say you have something really magnificent happening coming in. I think it's because we have this card, believe in the impossible, and oh my goodness, the sun. And before the camera died, I saw the Wheel of Fortune, and I think I saw, oh goodness, I saw something else. Oh, the Knight of Cups, which is very romantic in this deck. So let's see some more. Wow, Ace of Swords. There's about to be some truth. Something's rushing towards you, and you probably have no idea, okay? You're about to get very lucky. Take this, again, take this time. Here's, see, Wheel of Fortune, there it is. Take this time as a blessing. Just be grateful for this time right now. The Fool, wow. I want to say you're probably making a jump start towards something else in your life aside from love, and it's going to make you really happy with yourself and your current state. And then we have this King of Swords, so wow. The Devil, I think this is just someone that's very tempted towards you, or you're very tempted towards someone. I'm actually not getting anything negative here. But what is this 5 of Swords? As I say that, maybe you are feeling a little hurt. Maybe with this believe in the impossible, it's maybe you're feeling some situation that you think could be extreme happiness is actually going to turn out to be this devil, and it's going to be hurtful. But believe in the impossible here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, so either there's a work connection here, or it's just you're finding balance and peace within your work right now as well, as you're fantasizing about this love, or thinking about this ideal romance, or someone might be really thinking about you. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna get something an offer out of nowhere with the 7 of Swords, and we have the 10 of Cups here. So I feel like this is that classic pile of when you least expect it. You're just doing your thing, and this King of Wands person, I think it's just going to come out of like absolutely nowhere. With the Eight of Swords, you're not going to see it coming. You're going to be like not even paying attention. Or if like, again, if there's somebody on your mind, like if there's someone heavily on your mind, you just don't see what's happening right now. Believe in the impossible. Like, you're going to get lucky here. Because someone's energy is coming in like fast and strong. Wow, as the Strength card comes out. And the Temperance card. I don't know why I just flipped it over like that. And the Four of Pentacles. This is interesting. So this reading looks very much like all sunshine and rainbows. And again, I don't sugarcoat. I don't fluff. But with this down here, we do have the Devil and the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords. I really think it's just like you're probably feeling like just like whatever you have on your mind, whatever situation you have on your mind or that you're wanting or wishing for, it feels like just a fantasy to you. You almost feel silly. It's like you feel silly for even wanting it, maybe. But wow, Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. There's going to be balance. There's going to be equal give and take, and there's going to be success here. Good, wow, good stuff. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower, the High Priestess. It's like you just don't know. Maybe you just don't know. All right, option 6. My camera battery died. I wasn't going to go back to charge it for the third time. I'm just going to finish your message with a voiceover. What I'm actually seeing with all of the cards that came out with the Devil, there might be someone from the past who you were tempted towards and vice versa that really tried to basically win. You know, they tried to have success in the situation with you, but it was more for their own ego. It was more selfish. I'm seeing that this person had you probably fed up, or you just were done dealing with them, or you were done dealing just with their behavior. However they were behaving, it was not matching you. With that Six of Pentacles card that came out, it did come up reversed, even though I flipped it and said, yes, equal give and take. Equal give and take is coming for you after you turned your back on someone that was not giving you equal give and take. After you dealt with someone that was more concerned about how their success looked by being with you as opposed to how you were feeling and being treated in this relationship or situation or what have you. This could also just be either one person in particular or more than one person, new people possibly, maybe at work or just in whatever setting you're in. If you're doing something creative, maybe through some creative skill or hobby that you're really diving into right now and finding a lot of passion and creativity and happiness through that. But regardless of where it's coming from, there could be one or a few people that are wanting your attention, wanting you to basically feed their ego, wanting you to fuel their ego. And I see you not doing it. I see you turning your back to these people and just not playing into it. I see you having a lot of attention and not feeding into it. And it's almost like as you ignore everyone else, that perfect person is finally going to make their way towards you. I see you being happy on your own. I see you being happy, single, in your own little bubble, totally content with waiting for that person, waiting for the right person, because I just don't see you wanting to waste your time on anyone that isn't going to be worth your time. If there is a new person coming in with, as I mentioned before, you might be thinking that there's a situation that seems like it could really turn out well, but it seems like also kind of a dream at the same time, like there's no way. Past situation that could apply to. However, there could be someone in your vicinity coming in that may actually be different than everyone around you, so you will know who is trustworthy and who is not. Trust your intuition on who you can trust and who you can't. So yeah, another thing with the believe in the impossible, you might have a person from the past, that same person from the past that did not treat you fairly, that was not equal towards you. They may actually want to try and make their way back into your world. I don't know how you feel about that option 6, but I really do see you ignoring it and having success and being way hotter because of that. So that's what I got for you. I did pull some
advice cards and some fortunes anyway, so I'll post the little picture at the end of this voiceover so you can take a look at them, but I'm going to end the voiceover here. Thank you so much for watching option 6. I hope this message made sense for you, even though it kind of started off one way and ended another. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Feel free to comment, you can like the video, and subscribe if you like this, you want to see more of my stuff. Hopefully I will see you in my next reading. Bye!